Hey guys, MuddyThumper here again. You can see the other bike's a little dirty. I had that out for a spin recently. But yeah, this is the newest bike. We're going to see if we can get this actually running. I did a little research online and I'm pretty sure that those rear tires are the original tires. So if that's the case, that's pretty good because they look pretty new still. So that means this bike probably does have limited use on it. But for now, we're going to see if we can get it running. I just took the battery out of my other three-wheel over there, that 200M we fixed up. So, let's see if we got power. First of all, literally just put the battery in. Okay, we got a neutral light. We got no headlight. We're supposed to make sure it's on. Let's see, oh. Yeah, we got a headlight, so that works. Let's see if she wants a crank. Turn the fuel on down here. I have no idea how old this fuel is, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Give her a little shot of fuel. Yeah, she might be starved of fuel. She is cranking though, so that's a good sign, and everything's running. So I don't know if you guys know, but all an engine needs we'll turn this off. All an engine needs realistically to run, it needs an air supply, like air coming in. It needs spark, correct timing. It also needs good compression and a fuel, of course. So right off the bat, we know we're most probably got spark. Electrical's all looking in pretty good shape on this bike. Definitely getting air. She sounds like she's turning over good. So I'm thinking that we might have a fuel starvation issue like the last owner said. The carburetor probably is clogged up. So a little cheat I like to do is unbolt all these. Pop off this air breather. Okay, it's not in bad shape. We'll go and spray in some quick start or easy start and see if this bike comes to life. I think I got some over here on my shelf. Quick start. It's just basically liquid gas in a can. You spray it in through the air intake, it's going to go into the combustion chamber and act like fuel. So basically the combustion chamber will get fuel. So if this bike does have spark and good compression, we'll be able to rule out any further troubleshooting right away. So we'll spray in a little bit of this. And let's see if she catches. She might catch, or she might not. If she catches, that means she got good compression, good spark, and that means we most likely got a fuel issue like the previous owner said. Oh yeah. She made a little sputter. Let's give her a little more spray. Probably enough. She made a sputter though, at least, so I'm thinking we probably do have spark. Let's pop off the tank, see what these carburetors looks like. Shut this fuel off. Let's pop off the tank, I guess, and we'll inspect the carbs. Okay guys, I got the tank off there now. I forgot to mention that it's a good thing, like one of the first things to do, which I forgot to do today, but I did check it before, is always make sure you check the oil level before you're trying to start up an engine that you're not familiar with. Want to make sure that we got some good lubrication for that engine. Okay, well, you can see that the frame's not too bad. Bit of surface rust coming through, but definitely a usable bike and fixable bike. Be nice to clean this one up as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off this carburetor. So we got the tank out of the way. You can see down here on the carb, just a bolt here and one on the other side. Looks to be about maybe an 8mm. So I'm gonna let this bolt go right here. Let this one go eventually, and then attaching to the airbox, there should be like a radiator clamp or something like that around here. So we'll get that off now in a second here. Let the throttle cable go, it just spins out. Usually you can get these with your hand, just hand tight. If not, get like a channel locks or pliers and we'll break that loose. Well guys, you can see I am sticking on a Chinese clone carburetor I have. I bought one brand new, just I still had it there in the box. I figured now is probably a perfect time to try it out. I still got to clean the other carburetor. But for now, we're going to try this Chinese clone carb. You can see I just got it in place here. A little easy thing to do to get the carburetor in place is to actually just take out your air filter. Then you can actually stick your hand in here, and it helps fit the carburetor in place. So all I got left to do now is I got to put on the coupler that goes here, the little rubber boot or whatever, coupler or whatever you want to call it, that connects the carburetor into the air intake. And then we'll put down our slide. You always got to be careful when you put these slides in. You got to make sure that this slotted section lines up with the pin. Should be a pin that's on the carburetor. You can probably see it. Yeah, see that pin? The pin that's right here. You got to make sure that this side is lined up with that pin. Otherwise, if you put this in backwards, you're not going to have any throttle control, and basically it's going to act like a full open throttle. You can see as well over here, it's actually angled. I guess that's for when you pull it up. But anyways, I'm going to stick on that little boot. We'll throw this back in place. We'll put the choke cable back on. Fill this up with some new fuel, because I gotta definitely empty out that fuel tank, because that fuel, God only knows how long that's been sitting in that tank. So I'm gonna borrow a tank off my other bike that's got fresh fuel in it for now, and we're gonna just test this, see if we can get this bike running. It might not run properly with the Chinese carburetor, but we're gonna try it anyway, see what happens. Worst case scenario, I still have to clean the other carburetor and throw it back on anyways, so we'll do a little quick test, see if this bike wants to run. Okay, stay tuned. Okay guys, you can see I got that carburetor stuck on. I got this tank off my other bike, one of my other bikes, stuck on temporarily, got the fuel on. Let's see if this bike wants to start. Chinese carb. Test 1. Oh, get rid of the choke. Let's get her running then. There she is, guys. Probably let her warm up a bit. Hold the throttle for a little while, let it warm up. Well guys, you can see with the temporary Chinese carburetor, she is running. I'd say when she was if she's fully warmed up, she'd probably hold her idle too. I noticed that this choke cable probably should be replaced, because you pull up on it, it just wants to slide back into place there, you can see. So right now she got no choke pretty much. Like you can manually just pull it up, but you should be able to stay there. But yeah, the bike's running. Chinese carburetor, a little bit of fresh fuel. I got a little bit of sea foam in here as well in the tank. I like to run the sea foam in the trikes because I find it helps keep them clean. It's probably the first time this bike's been started in a while, but excellent. So I'll continue cleaning the carburetor. I'll probably make a standoff video just how to clean the carb. But yeah guys, the bike is running.